So this is for my friend Joy McCall. It's a reading of her book Nogusa, and on the back page of the book we have this blurb from MK, tanka poet, editor and publisher, who says, "The witch singer is at it again, singing songs to ensorcel the senses. Joy McCall is unique in her ability to invoke the sacred and the profane in equal harmony with nature and humankind." So Joy, this is for you, and of course your family and friends. We start with tanka. Mad March Hare, racing across the hillock between two flooded fields. I'm with you. A dark hair in my bamboo comb, curling, tangling, and my own hair, pale, raw silk. Sea salt and honey, what else will heal these sores in skin and soul? Mustard seeds, hemp seed, sugar beet, wickedness, of these things is my Norfolk made. The nights have been dark, but look, the light comes over the hill. It matters not how deep the chasm, how strong the tide, there are boats and bridges to cross the dark divide. Midnight, I'm lost in deep thought. A night owl is calling, far out in the marshes, my heart longs for wings. I thought I would rest in the woodlands when I die. Now an old rowboat waits for me on the sand. There's a dark mole burrowing in the night under my skin, strengthening my bones, easing my pain. Lichen on twigs, dark scent of rosemary, bright witch hazel, and over all the bricks, the soft green of moss. In all the earth, is there any light as lovely as the fire burning in the hearth of home? Weary, I lie awake in this western town, my soul wandering with monks on Japanese hills. In the March wind, daffodils dancing, a dry leaf blowing, past, present, future, the tangled lie of time. The Rift Valley, where man first walked, is split apart. Is it time now to appease the gods? In a graveyard, thinking I hear the voice of God, it sounds like an autumn wind. Far, far away, inner fires are burning. I sit on the shore watching the thin smoke carried on the wind. A Greer Rock, a little patch of peppermint, a hazel sapling, a cluster of shepherd's purse. My soul sleeps there. A coughing bird sleeps in the speedwell. The gypsy weed calms the breath of mice, children and birds. I walk mithering like the wind, broken branches, aching bones. At the well, an old woman came to drink, and holding her cup she spoke a blessing to the spirit of water. The tortoise card falls when I shuffle the Zen deck. It's not easy to slow down when you're a mouse. The thorn is in my flesh, but the ash fire warms, and the sapling root holds still the bones. A parchment covered in writing, a long poem, a ruined abbey, sheltering cows. No childhood comes easy and sweet. The the young heart grows tough and strong, or lies broken. Bare dark branches against the sky at dusk, sap and hope rising in the tree, in me. I would rather be the common peasant than the tinker, the priest, the witch, laying curses at my door. Yesterday, small spiderlings in my hair. Today, moss seeds all over my skirt. I dreamed a cave of dark sleeping bats, and a voice there. What will you choose, emeralds or sweetgrass? Pruning the bay tree, I think of Wu Gang, moonbound, eternally trimming the dark, heady leaves. Cloves and honey in sleep-time milk, dreams of mortar bees in the church wall and in my kintsugi bones. Some ryuka. A fish cannot stay in dark pools. She must brave the rock-strewn rapids to reach the lake where rushes ring with poetry and laughter. A cabbage white, a common blue, plain fish flies, blue-green damselflies, pink-chested, quiet wood pigeons, peace. What more do I need? I want to be where fields of grain stretch out as far as I can see. I close my eyes, the grasses wave, onward to infinity. What am I to leave when I go? Some words on a rock like Hanshan, some books set neat upon a shelf, trees that are growing tall. I dreamed the strings of a cello playing among trees on the hill where a sad ruined sheepfold stands, overgrown with brambles. I knew if I went up that hill I would find nothing there but stones, blackberries and grasses and trees, and music on the wind. I did not climb, I sat below, by the small clear stream listening. The song came again and again, the fields of Athenry. There's a hare in the herb garden, sound asleep in the chamomile, dreaming of rosemary and thyme and salty summer winds. He stands at the edge of the ice field where the Samai reindeer run, and his heart and his soul belong to the gods of the midnight sun. She fills his pockets with flowers of lavender and chamomile. She drops bright pink marigold petals on the pages of his book. Something unseen comes whispering around the edges of the losses, waiting there to fill the spaces left by small, sad leavings. Trying to grasp the stray thoughts drifting through the back of my mind is like trying to catch the smoke when I blow out the candle. From my bed I heard the linnet singing his beautiful song, a free bird no longer caged, and I, listening, wept. My pied soul is captivated by small, straggling, white-petalled weeds, brown hedge sparrows, a grey field mouse, and a raucous black crow. He rests his head on the trellis. Hagstones on a string are swinging in the evening breeze. A bell rings. Swifts and witches swoop past. Watch out for the darkish gremlins, treacherous and sly. They will steal your magic bag and run away, laughing into the night. The healing tree, spellbinder, the hazel of the witches, still dances as she did, bare-skinned, upon the windy hill. I spend so many hours watching green peppermint and Greer Rock, in sun, in shadow, dawn and dusk. My soul turns to leaf and stone. Every loss and hurt that we sweep, ash and cinder beneath our feet, levels the track, resolute, our heavy carts roll on. And the final word from the book is by the publisher of from Skylark, Claire Everett, who writes this, called Winnowing. Tiny leaves, every which way from the harvester, words that feel or find me in fields of gold. What would the grass be without the wind to sing it, the raw deer to shape it, or her warmth, the hare to hunker it down? What voice this ear of wheat without the breeze to winnow it, the mouse to glean it, and the millstone to make it dust for hands that need and nurture? I have walked the days of my life wondering which of us is the musician, the one who wields the bow, or she who feels the sound in her waist and hips, its roundness in her belly. In truth, I know the answer. My breast swells and the meadows sway. I take a breath and begin to hum. Wild grasses, were it not for the wind, voiceless as a life of days without tanka.